Hi, I'm Ben Harris. I'm the manager at WORKSTAR and I'm fibromyalgia.
Hi, my name's Kelly and I'm an employment consultant at WorkStar and I have epilepsy.
Hi, I'm Elmarie. I'm an employment consultant at WorkStar in Nelson and I have depression and endometriosis.
Meu nome é Sam, eu trabalho no recrutamento com WorkStar desde julho passado. Eu curto muito trabalhar aqui. Eu falo entre idiomas, além do idioma que eu estou falando agora, que eu deixo para vocês saber qual é o idioma que eu estou falando, que não é espanhol. Eu falo outros idiomas, uns 7 idiomas. I also speak some English, and I think that I don't have any disability. Eu acho que eu não tenho disabilidade nenhuma.
The Village Community Trust, currently operating as WorkStar, has been specialising in the supported employment sector in the Nelson region since 1991. In 1998, the main funding source for VCT became MSD. Needless to say, there is a long-standing relationship between MSD and VCT. We are a well-ingrained part of the local disability community. This is evident by our ongoing relationships with local disability support organisations such as Nico House, a local drop-in centre for people who face a wide range of disabilities and health barriers, the Nelson Youth Service, the Nelson branch of Epilepsy New Zealand, Autism New Zealand, Deaf Aotearoa and the like. Key local disability players such as the NMDHB Support Works are also represented on the WorkStar board. Representatives from WorkStar regularly attend network events such as the monthly Community and whānau meeting for support providers and the Minds Mental Health Forum. Volunteer Nelson is another example of a local community organisation that we have strong ties to. Volunteer Nelson provides a supported volunteer service to people with barriers and disabilities. Some of our clients participate in this program as part of our pre-employment activity service. This is a powerful tool for not only gaining applicable experience for the client, but also helps to build employer trust in the disability employment sector. We also have a strong relationship with Adult Learning Support here in Nelson, who provide a wide range of training and work readiness-based activities to individuals with health barriers and disabilities who are in need of further training in order to be successful in securing employment. WorkStar's consultants also run seminars for interview training and CV writing at Adult Learning Centre for their clients.
WorkStar got back to us straight away and then we were sort of had the ball rolling within the week for this person, and we have set dates, and I can be part of it too. It's a one-on-one mentoring service for finding employment, and that works side by side, and if you stick with it, we'll find you meaningful work. No, we're just really happy with what our clients are getting at the moment. Yes, some of them are going to be a long road, but WorkStar is working closely and is patient enough to work with them slowly.
According to Statistics New Zealand, only around 9.4% of the Nelson population identifies as Māori. That's less than 1% of New Zealand's total Māori population. There are well-established agencies within the Nelson region who work with local Māori. These agencies are specifically Māori focused, and they are therefore more likely to be the natural first choice for the relatively small number of Māori within our region, and are clearly servicing this demographic well. Having said that, WorkStar is committed to providing a culturally appropriate service, and this is proportionally evident based on our current caseload indicating 8% being Māori. We have ever-growing relationships with local Māori-focused agencies such as Te Piki Oranga and the Whakatū Marae. Our induction consultant prides himself on his understanding of Te Tiriti o Waitangi and therefore creates a culturally sensitive welcome for our new clients from the very start. WorkStar will continue to enhance our staff training process, marketing material and in-house procedures to ensure that we provide a culturally appropriate service to clients who identify as part of the Māori community. At WorkStar, we aim to see our clients thrive in their work by supporting them to overcome barriers they may face on their road to success. Our client-centered approach ensures that each client is valued for their individual abilities and talents. Their aspirations and goals drive our direction during the support and employment process. One of the phrases we go by is "we work with you, not for you," and this ethos is evident in all aspects of our service.
Because they meet you where you are and they help you to overcome your differences and get out there into the real world.
Because WorkSTAR encourages supporting and backing yourself into employment rather than forcing yourself into it.
They're open to anyone with a disability. Doesn't matter what it is or how it affects you. They're always willing to help to find suitable employment, and they're working with you, so they're not like against you. So if you're interested in a particular career or job, they can tell you the benefits of it and actually help you get there, not say, oh, I don't think you'd be suitable, I think you shouldn't be wanting to work in that category because of your disability. So they can work around it, what you want, what they think is best. So.
You get treated with integrity, and you're not looked at like a number on a book, and that can be an incredibly demeaning, negative experience with government systems, i.e. work and income. And coming here, you don't get treated like that. You get treated like you actually have a brain and you're capable, and it's just a whole different positive experience.
It's an easy way to quickly find lots of different employment options, I've found anyway.
Our client-centred approach ensures that each client is valued for their individual abilities and talents. Their aspirations and goals drive our direction during the support and employment process. One of the phrases we go by is "we work with you, not for you," and this ethos is evident in all aspects of our service. More and more of our time is being spent focused in conversation with businesses and support providers regarding the positive benefits of work on the well-being of disabled people. The benefits of employing people with disabilities are part of our everyday marketing activities as we meet with potential employers. We highlight not only the benefits of our service, but also the proven benefits to business of hiring people with disabilities, such as statistically they are more reliable, loyal, and take less sick days. The Māori concept of whakapapa sums up our spirit of respectfully understanding a client's background and culture at WorkSTAR. Our client-centred enrolment process is specifically designed to ask open-ended questions to gain a deeper understanding about the client's background. All of our ECs are mindful of the importance of being culturally sensitive as part of our day-to-day service. Our service is based around assisting the individual to build a full understanding of their unique talents and abilities. Career guidance, individual talent and strength finding exercises, and confidence building forms an integral part of our employment support service with clients. We follow a strength-based approach when assisting clients to overcome barriers to employment.
Well, I appreciate the fact that my client has got a very strong opinion and quite a grandiose idea about what he wants to achieve. So finding a match for that is quite complicated, especially because it changes every 5 minutes. So the flexibility with that, the compassion that goes with that is really valuable, and the flexibility in finding and matching those together is, I know that's a real struggle because I've been trying myself, so I definitely appreciate the help. And I've also seen WorkSTAR match clients with other business job opportunities really well. So it's very individual. So yeah, I've seen some good results.
We foster a sense of a can-do approach to employment where having a disability does not hamper a client from reaching their own goals and potential. We believe that each person has been given a unique set of talents and abilities, and it is vitally important for us to respect and nurture these values as part of the employment process. One of the ways we ensure these fundamentals are established from the commencement of service is through the use of our supported employment plans, which act as a backbone to the way we service each client. Our supported employment plans have been strategically developed to not only encourage a client-centered approach, but also assist the client in identifying their own strengths and employment aspirations. This is done through a collection of drop-down menus, which prompts both client and EC to identify these aspirations and often offers useful new insights that may have been previously overlooked. From there, these strengths and goals are married together in creating an employment plan that is cohesive to the client's individual employment needs. Barriers and disabilities that are identified are recorded in a similar fashion, and the manner in which they will be managed is included as part of this plan. Lastly, agreed activities to overcome these barriers where possible are specified and a mutual time frame is set in place for completion. This creates a living, breathing blueprint that clearly outlines the trajectory for the client's employment journey, which is individually amended as the client progresses towards their employment goals. As we work closely with our clients on a regular one-on-one basis, we are very aware of their specific needs within the workplace. For high needs clients, roles are brokered and employers are made aware of the specific needs of a client. ECs make sure that there is full understanding around how best a client learns during the induction process. For example, we created infographic cards for a client with Down syndrome that allowed him to understand different tasks in different areas that he needed to complete, and this worked wonderfully for his specific learning style. WORKSTAR ECs are available to assist employers on site during the induction process and beyond in order to ensure the client is accommodated and supported according to their individual needs from the first day of employment. Naturally, this level and nature of support is defined by the client and/or the employer rather than simply dictated by WORKSTAR policy. Our employment consultants manage their own diaries. This allows for flexibility in office appointments and on-site support, giving each consultant the ability to meet client needs based on priority rather than process. This model of service is fluid and allows a dynamic approach which utilises the consultant's ability to self-manage where appropriate. Communicating the benefits of employing disabled people to employers forms a solid part of our marketing strategy, including information in our brochures, on social media and on our website. We are strategic in communicating the benefits of our service and the proven benefits of employing disabled people as part of our one-to-one marketing meetings with local employers. We use success stories and other examples to demonstrate this to employers and focus on encouraging clients and employers to build natural support systems within the workplace. WORKSTAR's approach to marketing has always been transparent in the service we offer. This means that we are upfront with employers about our service being for people living with disabilities. As we truly believe in the benefits found in employing someone with a disability and the unique value each person possesses, we do not feel the need to gloss over a person's barriers, and the manner in which we market business to business is reflective of this.
Well, I originally came across Karen because she I'd advertised for an administration job, and when she saw a job being advertised, she and the consultant approached me and said, look, this isn't what you're advertising for. However, we know that you do this particular service. Karen is very skilled in this service, so would you be interested in us coming and meeting with you? And so they did, and it was fantastic. It was exactly what I needed at that time for that particular product that Karen uses. And it's gone fantastically, brilliant. There are all sorts of challenges. There's dyspraxia, dyslexia, there's, you name it, and the vast majority of people have something, and you just work around it. The dyslexia, we just get people to take photos of numbers and words that are critical to what information we need. We fix trucks, we need number plates, we need hub meters. Take a photo of it, and then you're not going to have the problem of writing the word wrong. So it's just no big deal. You just work around it, and technology lets you do that easily.
Our ethos follows a can-do approach to employment. We take health and safety very seriously and only work with employers who are OHS compliant. However, we do not permit health and safety issues to be presented as an excuse not to employ someone. For example, when talking to prospective employers about a client with an existing back injury, we highlight the fact that people with back injuries are known to be more knowledgeable about their own limitations and are therefore more careful in their movements within a workplace in order to avoid further injury. Sometimes there is a need for educating the employers around common misconceptions, and all of our consultants have no issue in advocating for clients in this regard. We consider OHS in New Zealand to be broader than just physical injury, as a large percentage of our caseload are managing mental health issues. Health and safety also applies to their mental well-being. For example, Nick is a client who battles severe anxiety. He started a cleaning job at the airport, and the stringent rules and regulations that comes with working in an airport created additional anxiety for him. His EC facilitated a meeting in which the EC, employer and Nick worked together to ensure that Nick grasped all processes and procedures in a way that made his role less daunting for him to manage. Another client, Karen, was working in a hot confined space, and this was physically affecting her. Subsequently, the employer installed a portable air conditioning unit into her workspace, which resulted in Karen having a safe and sustainable work environment.
it's been absolutely fantastic. They, one-on-one, we'd go around and look for work. We came in here and just the atmosphere straight away, I could tell that, yeah, I could work in this place. And knowing that if there's any issues I can't cope with or I'm not being listened to, I know that I've got the support there and I've got the backup. And that makes a world of difference. I'm so much more relaxed in the workplace. I would believe that each client is individual. You can't take a one-fits-all approach. And that's exactly what WORKSTAR's done, is they have taken the needs that I have and how can we support you in that? What can we do to help you get ahead in areas, yeah. One of the things I love about WORKSTAR is the caseworkers, their ears are not painted on. Their ears are real and they actually listen and they take you seriously. And that, for me, that's huge.
The client's right to privacy is something we take very seriously. Clients are given information relating to their right to privacy and their right to access any of the information held with us at our initial appointment. Consent to obtain or release information to third parties, such as medical practitioners or employers, is discussed in detail with the clients, and clients' written permission is obtained as part of this process. Employers are covered under our consent forms, and ECs take care to explain a client's right to privacy with employers as needed. As an organisation, we have adopted an attitude that a person's individual barriers and disabilities are disclosed or discussed on an as-needs basis. This is explained and expected of employers. Employers are encouraged to only disclose clients' barriers to other employees if particular barriers could be hazardous in the workplace. If it is believed that disclosing this information would enhance a natural support system for the client in the workplace and the client has consented, informing other staff occurs on a case-by-case, as-needs-be basis. WORKSTAR management actively encourages staff to take an innovative approach to their work. Staff members are encouraged to be a part of the strategic planning process. Weekly meetings are an open forum for success and failure stories, brainstorming around new ideas and initiatives, as well as discussing feedback. As WORKSTAR is a single branch provider, we have the ability to trial and implement new innovations without the red tape that comes with larger organisations. This means that service for our clients and employers adapts organically with less resistance than that found in larger organisational structures. Feedback about our services is mainly obtained via our online surveys available on our website. Paper versions are also available, and assistance is given to clients who need help completing the surveys. We ask every one of our clients to complete a survey as they feel fit. The surveys are set out in such a way that it addresses service for both clients in our pre-employment service and those who have been placed into employment. Survey questions are designed to align with the NZDSN's 8 practice guidelines for supported employment. Similar surveys for employers are soon to be developed. Completed surveys are automatically collated through Google Forms. These results offer live feedback and give a present snapshot to how well or poorly our service is functioning. The results of this feedback are brought to our weekly staff meetings, and there is a team approach to implementing changes as needed. This process ensures that the employment consultants who are also responsible for the quality of the service delivery are not only aware of the issues, but are also active in making positive changes to service methods based on the feedback received. Anonymity of the service participants is upheld and respected throughout the entire process. We also obtain informal feedback from a wide range of our stakeholders, and it is always taken seriously. Staff are encouraged to utilise their specific strengths, and work tasks are often assigned according to their individual interests and ability. Staff have weekly one-on-one meetings with the manager where staff goals, aspirations and areas for further development is part of our regular discussion. Staff have the ability to identify and attend training workshops to enhance their work experience. The manager is kept up to date about a wide variety of service providers and training institutions that offer workshops and other personal development opportunities. For example, our ECs recently requested training around how to deal with suicidal ideation. a health professional specialising in suicide management was contracted to provide a tailor-made training workshop specific to WORKSTAR's scope and practice. Through our review process, we have recognised that this is an area in which we can improve on, and discussions have already begun around how we as an organisation can adopt a more focused attitude around personal development for our staff.
It feels pretty individualistic to me in terms of you're not required to fit into roles that obviously don't fit you, and there's a good level of understanding in terms of making the most out of your positive aspect rather than being forced to just endure something that won't work for you. It's been a really refreshing change from essentially a lot of negative pressure that I am willing to do what I can, but I'm not willing to do what I can't. And WORKSTAR's helped me grasp what I can do, think about limitations in a positive way, and get out there and find some options, really.
They've definitely treated me like a normal person, so I've always felt talked to and listened to by like a normal person, so, which is great. So. WORKSTAR is definitely a great service for people with disabilities. I strongly recommend it.
I like your organisation. I like the way you people include me. I like the way you put me ahead of yourself. I like the way Marie has taken me cold calling and getting me out there in the community. And I like the way that she's listened to me when I've said things that I'm uncomfortable about. And so she takes that into consideration, and we don't go there. I have a lot of knowledge, I have a lot of experience, I am worthy, I'm valuable. Sometimes I find that difficult to believe, so coming to a place like this is really good for my confidence. And since meeting you guys, I've just felt the whole atmosphere, the whole environment is different. The whole environment is more holding of the client. So I would actually go out there and recommend people come to you.
They actually paid attention to my needs and why I was here. And asked me lots of questions regarding that, and it was really awesome to be able to explain that to someone, and they did understand why I was here. It was great. I've had a lot of talks about exactly what I'm looking for and exactly what my skills are and exactly what my what my skill set is, and yeah, trying to match me to the right position, which is great. I guess the mannerisms and how I'm dealt with here is what I've found is a lot more positive and non-judgmental, for sure. A bit of a push, but more of encouragement, mixed with encouragement, probably more encouragement than a push. But it's good, I need that. What I strive to be and what I want to be, and to fulfil my dreams really, to fulfil my goals. Come to WORKSTAR, it's awesome.